What's wrong with her now?
I need to get home and get drunk. I heard that shit.
LJT here. You heard the expression, money doesn't grow on trees?
Oh, fuck! That shit ain't real. Hey, what the fuck? Yo, stop tripping!
the magic touch? taking a lesson right now.
All right.
Goddamn, this is boring.
Like a Christian group.
That's why I'm bored.
I was like, okay, I don't need coffee now. Like, and it was an anti-abortion pamphlet, I think. Like, I didn't check. That'd be weird if that was a pro-abortion pamphlet.
This is listening to what I'm listening
the
to.
cover, it just made me laugh before I threw it off my car, and it said, abortion kills 3 lives every second! And I say it like that because I had like 5 exclamation points, and like a bunch of frowny faces, like, yeah, you get it! And I was like, wait, I remember always hearing that fact, a person is born every second. Are you saying without abortion, 4 people would be born every second? Thank God for abortion! Like, that's the greatest pro-argument for abortion I've ever heard. I fucking hate people. I just feel bad for abortion doctors now, don't you? Like, having to keep up with that crazy workload? Like, I feel it's like an I Love Lucy where she's in the chocolate factory, like, trying to kill all the babies. Like, these babies! What a silly place. No one would get an abortion there. I was raised with like abstinence only sex education. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's why I'm fucked up. I think that's why I'm screwed up. You know what I mean? Like, the idea behind it is like, kids can't get pregnant if they're not having sex. Yeah, it's much in the same way you can cure diarrhea by spackling your asshole shut with wet cement. It's like, hey man, how's that diarrhea treat you? You know what? It's all taken care of. My insides are on fire and I'm crying a brown liquid, but none of that pesky diarrhea. So feel pretty good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's weird, like what people want to like pass on to their kids. It kind of fascinates me. My dad cut up my dick when I was a baby. It wasn't recent. It's when he did it. That's when you caught me, old man. You caught me when I was a baby. I was weak, couldn't fight back. That's when you came at my dick. You try that shit now? You try and cut up my dick now, old man?
You in a party?
Nah, I'm just alone, man.
You've taken too many slices from the deli, sir. No. On guard, how dare you? I think it's so funny that that's still a thing, like we still circumcise babies. And it's like, you know, for the same reason, like every dad always says the same reason. It's like, I want his penis to look like mine. That's the most serial killer shit I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like, make that baby's penis look like my adult male penis. Why don't more things look like my weird dick? You vain man. Pun Nintendo. Sometimes people will be like, it's cleaner. It's cleaner. What lazy parent is just like, hey, you know what? Just cut it off. I don't want to be cleaning his kid's dick every morning, noon, and night. He's just gonna get mud and twigs and sticks on it. Just cut off his dick. Cut up a part of his penis. I sometimes like wonder like how I would raise my kids if any woman were to ever let me like come inside. But if I were to have a kid, how would I raise my kids? And I came to the conclusion I would raise them Jewish, like really Jewish, like super Jewish, like Orthodox Jew. Just every day he's got to wear the hat, he's got to wear the cape and the curls, and just every day like get up, you gotta be Jewish, you gotta be Jewish today, you gotta go to temple, and like drop him off and like learn Hebrew every day. For years and years, until he's about the age of 8 or 9, and he's like, Dad, why am I Jewish and you're not Jewish? I'll be like, because I think it's funny. And he's like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be Jewish if you're not going to be Jewish. I don't want to have to do this if you're not going to be Jewish. And then I get to go, boy, you Jews love to complain.
What demo?
Just a fun joke about indoctrination.
I'm in an open
I
session.
was told this was a
The
Palestinian
thing is, it's gonna be, you might get kicked out if I try to like do a mission or something, because I have my settings like altered to put me in a session by myself.
I think I would believe in the Greek and Roman gods. Like if I had a choice.
So I don't know if you'll be able to join or
about
not.
those stories. That always made a lot of sense to me. The Greek and Roman gods were all related to each other.
Well, like you can. It's just that if like I try to do it like a headhunt or something, you might end up just getting lagged out.
Revenge plots and like turn into animals and fuck each other. Like they were just like if rednecks fucked the Justice League and people prayed to them. Like that was real. That was their shit. But then you think of like the Judeo-Christian guy. Whenever something bad happens in your life, what they always tell you is like, he's got a plan. He's got a plan. God's like Jason Statham. He's got a plan. You can't see it. And then you have questions. You're like, what about starvation in Africa? He's like, I've got a fucking plan. It's all part of the plan. I think that Greek and Roman gods make so much more sense when bad things are happening in your life, right? Your wife cheats on you with your best friend, takes the kids, takes every dime you've ever made. And you're like, oh, what God would allow this? It's like Zeus. Zeus would totally allow that. He thinks it's funny. Like, you never have these huge metaphysical questions like, what God would allow war? The God of war. The war God. He's the one. I was raised, in the Catholic Church, and they're really like anti-gay in my small town of like 6,000 people. Not the most progressive town in the world. And I'm sweating so much. Real comedy. But they would always. It's funny whenever the Catholic Church ever comes out against gay people. They always use the same couple arguments, and the big one they always say is like, it says you can't lay with another man. It says that. It's in there. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't say no butt fucking. Like, I stickler for the rules. Lincoln lawyer, I object. But that doesn't say no butt sex. What if God just doesn't want you to have like a loving, caring relationship with another man and lay down with him? What if God's just into like rough trade gay sex? That's it. That's all he's into. Like the standing 69 that two guys can do where they're like both blowing each other. And they're just like, is this okay, God? And God's like, yeah, yeah. Galaxies, stars, nebulas. That's how it all happened, man. You guys are super fun. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves.
Hampton Yount, everybody.
I'm excited. One of my friends just had a baby, little baby kid, and it was taking a nap, and me and her were in the kitchen, and she was like, "Ooh, he just found out he has a penis." So he's going through that phase where he's touching it a lot. And I was like, phase? I wouldn't worry about it. He'll grow out of that when he's dead. A good friend. My dad's growing all his own food now. That's a good sign. He's got this big garden in Georgia. He's all proud of it. Anytime I go anywhere, he's like, "Oh, before you go to LA, you know anybody out there who likes squash? Send some squash
for
out there
freaking.
with you."
Oh my god, Rockstar.
Like, Dad, that's not a thing I could know about a city. And he texted me today and he said, "Do you like?" And he sent me an eggplant emoji. And I said, "Is this for me?" And he said, "It's for whoever likes it." And I have not texted him back. Not gonna do it. It was nice knowing that guy.
Yeah,
My dad's a preacher.
I'm like
That's pretty
just listening to comedy stuff, fixing up some cars. I'm actually selling all my cars because I'm kind of tired of it. It's like trying to get all these cars, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get certain cars and only keep
get all
them
excited 'cause they
for car shows and stuff. There's a lot of car shows. It's like, oh, let's get this car out.
God's up in heaven, like, oh, okay.
What? I already sold many of my cars. That's why I have like 3.4 million. I'm so sad.
Front door was like, oh, I know what he meant. I just came perfect.
Because
Created everything. And
how?
everything but riddles. I'm like,
Oh fuck.
oh God.
But would you want to do it for like many of times for me to get like 100,000 million?
No, they don't curse, but they do say horrific shit. That
Like
happens to be clean. Like we're all sitting out on the porch and it started raining, but the sun was out. One of them goes, oh, raining when the sun's out. You know what that means? Devil's beating his wife. Goes, oh, raining when the sun's out. You know what that means? Devil's beating his wife. And everybody else just goes, mm-hmm. That's what that means. Oh, what a great Southern saying. Why can't it just be nature? Why'd you add the worst backstory of all time? So look, there's a rainbow. The devil just said the N-word on Xbox Live. Can you believe that? I can't believe that, devil. Oh look, there's an eclipse. The devil just got a boner at the Kids' Choice Awards. I cannot believe. The devil. I do not support the devil. One guy at my church, he does curse, and one time I was talking to him, he was like, man, the devil can suck my dick. And I was like, I don't think that'll help. He's a known trickster. I wouldn't put my dick in his mouth, but yeah. That will come back to haunt you. I'm almost certain. He's can't get up to heaven. God's like, whoa, did the devil suck your dick? And he's like, I did that for you, Lord. He's like, I didn't want that at all. Went through a breakup. Those are good. You learn a lot about yourself. Like I was looking back on our fights. One time I went to the bathroom. I was like, hey, I gotta go pee. She was like, oh, we're out of toilet paper. I was like, it'll be fine. She goes, no, we don't have any. I was like, I don't know what you want me to say. She goes, well, what are you going to do? I said, I don't have to tell you what I do. She goes, what, do you dab it at the end? It's like, did you just say, dab it at the end? Then I felt like an idiot because I had to explain to her, like, no. I'm just going to walk around with a little bit of pee in my pants all day long. Just 2 or 3 drops of pee in my underwear. That's my plan.
I like how it looks.
That's what me and every man alive have decided. 1,000 years ago, we're not dabbing anything with anything. What do you think we're doing? All any of us are doing is shaking it. That's all we've come up with is shaking it for a while. That's our big plan. We love to do that. That gets a little pee on the outside of your pants every single time you do that. Oh, a little on the inside and the outside now. That's good. I've flung a radius of pee on my clothes like I do every morning. Now I'm ready to earn money and meet women. I think it's going to be an easy life. I remember when my dad taught me that. He was like, all right, son, and now we shake. And I said, this doesn't work. He goes, I know. I got to teach you something. You know? Whenever you're at a gas station, you just watch. Whenever a guy's done pumping, they always go like this. Shake that pump for a while. It's like, what do you think you're doing there? I don't even know what I'm doing. This is just a habit I got. Now I'm flinging flammable shit everywhere because nobody ever taught me anything. Scientists do that. Scientists shake their dicks and go, all right, back to cancer. I bet we're close. We are not.
Looks better than a minute ago.
So I told her all that. She didn't think it was funny. She goes, what they should do is they should put little rolls of toilet paper next to urinals for the guys. And I said, if you do that, men are going to start shitting in urinals. That is all that is going to happen. Like, oh, we can shit in these? Fuck yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to shit standing up like a real man.
Pump it up, Holmes. Don't like that.
As a woman, oh boy, here she goes. As a woman, I enjoy going to PP. I love PP. I love to go PP on the weekdays. I love PP in the afternoon. I love PP, Planned Parenthood. I love Planned Parenthood. I love Planned Parenthood because at Planned Parenthood they can help you fix your mistakes. They can physically right your wrongs, and I like that. I look for that in a healthcare provider. And, you know, sometimes we do make mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes come in the form of a 40-year-old bassist, full-time, thank you very much. Who do you think I am? Who has a booger wall. Wow, Claire, can you tell us what the heck is a booger wall? Well, let me tell you. A booger wall is a wall, preferably right next to your bed, where you go, hold on! You got a little boogie, but oh, you can't get up. You got bass in the morning, and then one fell swoop, enough times, this becomes the booger wall. So yeah, that guy, he gave me warts. Two little gumdrops. And I had to go to PP to get it figured out. And I go to PP, and in the lobby of Planned Parenthood, they're playing the movie Cheaper by the Dozen. Which, if you've ever seen that movie, the whole premise is, see how shitty it is to have all these fucking kids, or whatever. And all these girls were like, yeah, get it out. Abortion. So I go into the doctor's office, and the doctor says, what's the problem? And I go, well, doc, I got this sort of, like, flesh-colored bump, I want to say. And the doctor stops me, and they go, flesh-colored? Wow, cool. Can I just ask you a quick question? Did you go to medical school by any chance? And I go, no, why? And they go, because that's exactly the terminology we use in medical school. It's in the book. See? Then they burned it off or whatever, I don't remember. Then, I go to PP again, not long after. I'm bleeding between periods. I go to PP, and the doctor says, what's the problem? And I go, well, doc, I'm bleeding between periods. I want to say that it sloughs out. And I swear to you, this doctor goes, sloughs? Wow, just a quick question. Did you go to medical school by any chance? So all I'm saying is, please don't blow up any Planned Parenthoods, because it's the only place I can go to feel smart. The art school for 1 year, my pussy's gonna fall right off. Because I'm uneducated. I love PP also because they granted me, recently, my very first Abobo. That's right, folks. That's a fun millennial way of saying abortion. Not to be confused with the Filipino dish adobo. Please. Very similar texture. And I had my first borscht, baby's first borscht. Hashtag I use when I live tweeted it. No, I didn't live tweet it. The Wi-Fi, they wouldn't give it to me. And I got it. I got her done. And you know, if that's what you want to do and that's what you got to do, then baby, you go ahead and do it. Because what do we always say? My body, my choice, my life, my wife. Remember the movie? So I got it done, and I found out after the fact. I found this out after the procedure that if you want, you can play any song you want during the procedure. Oh! Any song you want. It's a 5-minute procedure, that's it. So you can't play like Freebird or whatever. There's a sign that says no Freebird. And I was like, fuck, I wish I had known this before, ahead of time. If that was the case, I definitely would have picked this song to play during my procedure. You guys might have heard it on some of your, maybe your favorite TV shows, movies, what have you. But I would have picked this song to play during my abortion. It goes like this. It goes. I moved here with my best guy friend in LA. He's gay, we live together, it's very fun. But he calls me the dude of the apartment. And I think it's just because I get shit done. I hang shit, I have a toolbox, and I have like this massive clit. So it does make sense. Other than that, I'm just catching a secondhand confidence, though. It's very fun. I've been leaving the house in a lot of hats. And, it's good for me. I have body issues in that I don't know. I'm one of those people who's always on a diet but never on a diet, right? Just like a woman. And my friends call me out. They're like, yeah, the only way we know you're on a diet is because you're a bitch. And I'm like, yeah, but am I a bitch because I'm getting bitchier? Or am I a bitch because I'm getting hotter? Because, like, if a girl's mean to you and she's hot, you're like, yo, that girl's a bitch. But, like, if a girl's mean to you and she's ugly, you're like, she had a hard life. Just give it to her. My other friend told me, gave me an even more unrealistic diet. She told me to give up dairy. She was like, you have to give it up. It changed my life. I was like, yeah, I know, you were way more fun when you were bulimic. Like, who needs hair? Where the set is going, yeah. I tried giving up dairy. I did for 2 days, and then I found out froyo was dairy. What? I was just like hoping it was chemicals. And within those 2 days, I found out I'm lactose intolerant, which is disgusting because I also have a deviated septum, so I snore very loudly. So at night, I'm truly just this one-man band, just blowing out all holes. And I looked online to figure out natural remedies to stop snoring, and it said, lose weight and stop drinking. I was like, surgery it is. And I told my mom, I was like, look, I need to get this surgery before I get off your insurance. Everybody tells me I snore. And my mom was like, who's everybody? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Their names. So I should give up drinking. I'm trying to. I went to the doctor recently and asked me how many drinks I have per week, and I said 15. And he said, holy shit, that is so bad for you. you're gonna need to cut them in half. I was like, oh, well, that sucks, because I literally just did. It's not looking good. I've done it before. I've given up alcohol. I gave it up for 3 months, which I think is a long enough time. I don't know, like, any longer, like, ugh, I probably would have kept that baby. The thing is, with guys, you lie about your height. I went out with a very short man. He came up to here on me. And I'm, what, 5'5", 5'6", depending on my weight. And, he walks in, and I'm pissed, right? But, like, I'm not an asshole. Like, I let him buy me dinner. And, we ended up dating for 2 years. Yep, and he broke up with me. Sat me down to do it, finally looked me in the eyes. It's like fucking power move, dude. He was like, I don't like when you make fun of me on stage. I was like, I don't give a shit. Just because I feel like don't date a comedian if you can't take a joke. Like, don't date an NFL player if you can't take a punch. I don't like it when guys clap, but... I think the most desperate thing I've ever done, I don't know, maybe it's a win. I auditioned for The Bachelor. Relax, I didn't get it. But I made it very close. And I lived in LA at the time, so this was a very big audition for me. You know, it was like the first audition where it wasn't in a basement. I got to keep my clothes on. And,
hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
The guy asked me ridiculous questions. He was like, have you ever had a restraining order? I was like, what? State.
Isn't it nice when you can keep things simple? Well, now you can switch to Sprint and get both an unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 a month. See what I mean? Simple.
Oh, my eyes. My own jet is blinding me.
I worry about getting murdered a lot. I do. I get it. I know you can't act this way and be like, I'm gonna live forever. It's like, I'm definitely gonna be in a trunk. I know that. I come home really, really late at night, which is just like murdering women happy hour. So I developed a couple fun little tricks to try not to get killed. So like when I get out of my car, instead of walking down the sidewalk like a regular woman, I choose to sprint down the center of the road, constantly turning with heads like that. And it's less so a murderer can't catch me, and more so another murderer thinks I've already been claimed. They're like, ah, no, Rick's got her. Okay, go, go, go. Men sometimes get upset with me. I get that. They'll come up to me after shows and they're like, why are you so political? I'm like, yeah, I'm just up here being like, stop hitting us! It hurts! I don't hate men. I don't want you to think that. I love men. I keep saying that wrong. I love Dick.
Where did you go?
Yeah. I do. And
Oh.
you are so mean.
It just kicked you out.
That happened to Dick's too, like Dick's caused the pavement. It really, it hurts. I don't hate men. I don't want you to think that. I love men. I keep saying that wrong. I love Dick. Yeah. I do. And people are so mean to dicks, too. Like, dicks cause wars, dicks are evil to women. It's like, dicks are magical, beautiful presents that happen to be attached to monsters.
Wait, you said it was boring, so I was listening to, like, comedians, so I'm like, okay, just might as well turn on my mic and just let it blast through the stream.
Never. A dick never shows up in a Hawaiian shirt to meet your family like, I don't know what the issue is. Well, there's a lot of fucking issues. These are my
Plane or a
favorites,
jet?
not Goddamn Jimmy Buffett concert.
Oh, you just realized looking
You
at
guys
that
have so
part or
many
what?
tricks you can do. Like a dick wakes up excited.
Yeah, I know.
ready to
Actually, no,
go.
there's one more target around for me that I need to kill.
Greet the day. What a morning person.
Dun, dun, dun.
Human is attached to.
What's up, man?
How is that not on Mythbusters? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Never in my 30 years I'm like, oh.
Sure, we're in a public session.
Time to go to work. Like,
You need to do the missions of the gun running, or like the cell missions, or well, why cell missions when?
by my interactions with men. Like once a guy drove 6 hours to see me for 2 hours, and then immediately drove.
I'm gonna turn that off. Oh, this is a pretty sunset. That's my. Oh, you fucking left. It's like a real beautiful sunset. So I could try to do this. Off. Oh, I like that? Because you left too. You left first. It was my session. I told you I lagged out my network. Well, not. I errored my own network to lag out into my own little session of mine. My own piece. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Fucking. Don't mess with me when I'm in a jet. Swag. Fucking has different accounts. I don't know who the fuck is who anymore, especially with all this thing. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like with all these new name changes too, it's like I don't know, like did he change his name and his ass hasn't been on? I know it's just because I hear the fucking voice. I know, but then I heard about, I was like, oh, there's some games that's gonna mess up if you do. It's like, yes, yes. On some games. Because I went through the actual website and it said there like some games, like very few, that it will say like you will lose all your data and stuff. Well, yeah, that's GTA5 is not of one of those games that was in the list. It was like it's stated there like games before this date aren't gonna be very much compatible with the name changing, because those games weren't built of their servers like of the name change. And I think there's like 1 or 2 games that are in there that's like at all cannot compatible with that I have in my system that I haven't played, but I do want to play. But it says there like if you change your account, highly likely, or it can and it will, that if you have bought these games, like if you bought them online and you change your account, you're gonna lose your purchase of that game. Yeah. Yeah. And it was like, I know, I actually see some errors with of GTA is that when you have your name change, your ID does not pop up in the friends list, and that's all I see really. That was the problem with D2. D2 is actually fine. I don't know about Destiny 1 though. I need to recheck on that. What's the error for that? Because if I do want to go back into D1 and see if any new players are in there, maybe try to help them out or do some Crucible with some old friends of mine. Not some, I actually sold all of them. Well, I'm still selling them all. I'm still in my first character selling them all one by one, because since I stole most of them off the road, I have to wait for 2 in-game days, which is like 48 minutes to fucking sell another one. But I did sell like my lowriders, my supercars, and that brought me up to like 3.3 mils currently, and sold some of my businesses as well. Well, well, to begin with, it's like I didn't know you guys would do it for me, and that you guys, like, I don't see your freaking IDs, especially as you swag, because you have other accounts. And demo, I was kind of like, who's this person again? Well, it seems that you deleted me because you don't have me added in this account, if this was the swag account. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, because it has your cat avatars. I don't see no freaking cat avatars. All I see is a freaking like Mary Jane freaking. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what the fuck is your main accounts, because other people have the same. That's not this. I know that because I only know you have one account and only use one account, but freaking swag has like multiple ones. I've been meaning, I don't know if I remember correctly, you gave me actually access to one of the accounts, like one of the accounts. Oh, you never did? Ah, shit. It's because, like, of all these cars now, I'm like, oh. Wait, what? Somebody... Wait, what are you trying to do? Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, and the last time when Demo was with me, he was talking about some fucking crew you guys in now. Yeah, it was right now I'm looking at, well, kind of, because the freaking GTA just messed up the freaking friends listing again. Like it bugged out that, yeah, Jam was in the crew, and I looked at you. It was like you don't have that crew tag on. He left it for a girl. The leader. The leader was really over control of. Or too strict. Was I heard from demo was like, oh, you have to make sure you have Discord. You have to have your crew tag active the whole time. Yeah. What? Mhm. Yeah. When demo, like I straight up, when demo says like, oh, you have to have your crew tag on that crew the whole time, I was like, nope, nope, you lost me there. Because you know I always keep my GTA D tag on. What? What? You guys putting me up for another freaking dogfight like you did last time? And you know you're making me curious on to fight the person. If he's good or not, you know I'll still want to fight to get a challenge. It's an it. It has boobs and the penis. It's another version of swag, but vice versa. Alright. Well, do you have any? Do you at least get what the type of player is the person? Like aggressive, passive? Does. Mm hmm. I guess the person merging. It. Since we can't define the gender of this fighter pilot. Oh, so the person is be killing themselves or going off radar. You can't go and pass in the jet anymore, so that person can't do that. The fucker's gonna have to jump out. So yes. Yes. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of friends with the person. Actually, you kind of met the person a bit, Swag. Trackstar. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, because he's the leader of his own like charter jet crew. Even though he's on us mainly in a jet and two others, and everybody else is like in Mark IIs or on the foot. I asked one of the people that's kind of close with him, and it's because I don't know when the fuck he's on. Sometimes he's up here offline or some other account. He has other accounts as well. And I asked her, is like, hey, do you know if Tracked heard about this? And I send the person a screenshot of a thumbnail, a video that says their pass mode has been changed and all that. And she replies like, yeah, he does. And I'm there like, is he pissed about it or is he glad about it? I didn't get a response after that. Yeah, because he mostly does the Mark II. If there's a lot of Mark IIs, he gets into Mark II. But he's all in laser. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Really, he doesn't have flares or chaff? Well, chaff if it's Mark II versus Mark II, but flares is like if one person is just firing a weapon. Like if you're gonna get a Mark II to go after Mark II, chaff is all the way. You gotta use chaff. That's the point. That's the point of chaff. Knows how to use it. Oh, this thing does have a light. I don't hear a freaking teeth though. That's cool. We were stupid like I didn't know this thing had a light, but it does. Well, yeah, I'm live streaming right now, and I was just live streaming with me just doing stuff like fixing cars, telling my son's businesses, and then I know I have the text to speech turned up. Said this is boring, and I just turned on my mic. I was like, well, sorry, but I'm just here like just doing stuff. It's like I'm. Yeah, and then I checked and I saw it was like demon something. I was like, oh, it's fucking demo. I was thinking at the same time. I was kind of thinking like, oh, why the hell would somebody just go into? Oh wait, well he could just be an asshole like some of those people do. So I was like, man, just ignore it and just continue doing what I am, flying this lost plane, trying to deliver my cocaine. But right now I'm just doing that same public solo session, just flying around in my mint green laser in the night. Why didn't you tell me? I was gonna join up and help you. Well, what you need to do? Like the missions, or? Oh, well, don't you have a shit ton of money where you can just do the skip research shit? But you, well, what I've been doing now is like, well, just fuck it. I've been actually just buying for the supplies, let it build up on its own of the research and just do other stuff really, because it's, even though trying to steal supplies, yeah, stealing supplies is free, but it's just so annoying, and I've done it for way too long and I haven't completed all my research. I'm like, okay, just fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it and just do other stuff to get my 75,000 K back, and 75,000 isn't that much. Yeah. So, like, pretty much you could just... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I used to do too, but... Well, he's in a good session though. He's in a session by himself. Alright, but swag and demo. Of my curiosity, do you know how good is that dogfighter is? Because you know when you talk of somebody is like when they think they're all that. I'm gonna get curious. Oh, they're in free mode? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Excuse me. Have you seen the person in action? Like in a dogfight? Like how you and I used to be? Because you know I don't really attack people when they're on the ground. Because you know me, when I already shoot down somebody, I just leave them. I let them to try to get another jet or whatever. Yeah, I know. So I can be a bitch pushing, just going passive. And then go into my hangar, and then as soon as quick as I can, go in and get out, increase my altitude, because I have 30 seconds left for me to get out of passive mode because of the new thing. Or actually no, I just I shoots me down. I go into my RC, RC Bandito, and yeah, no, I got it when it was discounted. You know, I wait for that. I'd say at least about 800 and some thousand, I think, or 700 and some thousand. I know, like right now I have 3.3 million, but because I sold my freaking cars. My poor cars. And you know, right now I don't have the fucking ass freaking casino penthouse shit. This is like 1.5 mil to get to stock, but then I want to get the garage, but that adds 900,000. Like fuck, 2.4 million right there already. Which I don't see why the hell is just that 10-car garage 900,000 when a 20-car garage for the CEO was like 800 some thousand when you first getting one. That doesn't make any sense. And it pisses me off. I'm just here. So you're in the humane labs then? Alright, I'm gonna fly over there and just shoot around pretending that you're there. Hope that some oddly dimension Fortnite shit just like teleports my bullets towards your area. I've been just like, again, right now I'm just flying around in my mint green jet with the sun rising, blinding my freaking eyes. No, it's not. It's now I'm hurtling down to the ground, doing the Mayday shit. I'm getting dizzy now. Alright, so oh well, shit. There's a freaking like. There's a person in here with me. Well, no, in my session. So it's a rank 1000. It's like she see it's quite the what? It's hard to fucking. It's hard to read it. Oh, the person is out. Person has $3,000 on him. So what have you been doing, Swag? What have you been doing? I'm trying to find a lobby to kill. Well, you keep killing people. I said why? Well, you seem to still be doing stuff. Not unless Swag already. Well, he gave me a suggestion. I don't know why you two don't do it for him then. To do the Act 2 heist. Yeah. I know, that's why I don't like to ask people, because well, the thing is, like, there were some things I wanted to do and for me to get a lot of money for certain things, but now, since because of the passive mode thing, I kind of don't want to. And I sold all my freaking cars, and I'm actually planning on just to have Pacific vehicles for Pacific, yeah. Well, the car that's in right now, I want to get it, but it's like freaking what glitch? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that, but I got bored of it after a while. I was like, because you gotta think about it, like, yeah, you gotta think about it though, because I'm gonna have to do it twice for two of my freaking characters that I have, not just one. I have two characters that I have to do. Because the more characters I have, the more garage space I have, the more cars I could have. Well, no, since I'm... What? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of what? No, it's 6 now. Like for regular apartments and garages, it's 6. Yeah, now that we have, yeah, yeah, and the penthouse and the nightclub and the what is it? The arena war and maybe like 6 other cars at the facility. And the facility, you could have like 6 other view, 7 actually. I already said the nightclub because you could have 6 regular properties, which is just the garage itself or the apartment. So you could get 60 cars right there. Then the CEO, which is 3 garages, but there's 20 each, so that's another 60. That's already 120. With the nightclub, that's another 30. Yeah, 30. So yeah, because there's 3 and each is 10, so that's 30. So it is 150, right? Isn't it 150, right? Yeah. Because that's, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, with that, how much in one character? With another character, that doubles it. Do you know how many vehicles there are you could able to make it look nice? Even though they're old and shitty? Did you know you could actually piss off people or show off to people how many cars you have, depending how expensive they are? And I would have shown off to many low ranks that I help out. I was like, oh, look at all these cars I have, my little ones. Look at these cars you could have someday. They're like, oh my god, you're like a god at this game. I was like, yes, give me ego for my ego penis to grow bigger, for me to stroke slowly. and sometimes, like, especially like it's funny, I go into my hangar to repair my helicopter, and like the low ranks will be in it, and they'll see like, oh my god, you have so many lasers, like how much are they for each? They think they have to buy a laser individually of 6 point some mil to have a laser in my hangar. They don't know it's a Pegasus vehicle that I can only spend like 200, but now it's free to get another one to put in my freaking hangar. So they're thinking like, oh my god, you spend like about what, like trillions of dollars to get all these lasers in here? And it's just funny to me. Well, you should kind of see my hangar, because yeah, that's what I have too. Well, for a person that just likes to kill, the laser is the way to go. Even though there's some people that uses the Hydra, but you know me, but using lasers since about the first time me trying to dogfight people, since it was the first only jet, the laser is the way to go for me, for the amount of years I have experience with it. And because you gotta think about it, like the laser is a bit quicker, it has quick acceleration than the Hydra, it feels lighter than the Hydra. Well, yeah, something acceleration wise, top speed wise, yeah, the Hydra could go. The Hydra has a more top speed. Yeah. Yeah, but for the laser, like especially how, since we do dogfighting, it's just going around in circles, is that you would want to have a more quick acceleration to try to, like, just, I don't know, like try to outmaneuver the rocket or try to get closer to him. But the way actually the dogfight is actually trying to be a bit slower in a way, and have a tighter turn radius. The laser has a tighter turn radius than the Hydra. Somebody's sleepy. Oh, because Swag is just yawning like made him yawn. It's always like a contagious thing. Scientists cannot I wonder if we go back to like a vehicle deathmatch like we used to, who would be on top? Would it still be me, or would you guys have you guys learned a few extra things now? You remember the vehicle death matches I used to do that would just have you spawn in lasers? No? Well, if you would remember, like I would at least showed you the videos. Like the first 2 videos I've ever shown was me doing a deathmatch in lasers with random people, right? Yeah, that's the vehicle deathmatch. Yeah, that is an actual vehicle deathmatch that Rockstar has in the game since day 1. And I like to use it against like people that think they're all that, because you just spawn immediately in the laser. But at the same time, though, if you play your cards right, you're pretty much gonna be spawn killing your opponent, and it won't be like an actual situation out in the wild. What? Bullshit. So it's the one that has like 24 KDs, both of them, even though it's one of them is like, yes, I'm looking at your fucking ass shit. Ooh, actually, I saw Ooh kill him on actually with a group. I don't know because he was in a group with some people, but they were killing themselves as well. It's like, huh, I don't want to be down there when they say it's like, oh hey, this guy Liz, he's a very old friend of mine. And I was like, okay, let's kill him either way still. Because I was just in a cooler above him. Fortnite? Really? He plays Fortnite? Please tell me he plays Fortnite. That's gonna be so funny. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, because he was there and I messaged him was like, so you're returning or this is just a visit? And he just put their return. I was like, interesting. Okay. I see. And then pretty much I was just there in the cooler, high up altitude. I sent him one screenshot that I was next to his ID and he said, stealth, huh? Nice. I was like, yeah, cooler. He asked me like, what's the name of the helicopter? I told him Akula. Sure enough, I saw him like bolted ass to the airport, and like he got in the car with somebody. I guess he put on the waypoint to go to here. So I saw both of them come over here to the hangar at the airport. Sure enough, I come out. First thing I see is the helicopter is the Akula icon, and then goes immediately off radar, hovering above his new friend. I guess same crew. And so I'm just there like up right above them. I wait for the dude to get in at least, so that's why he won't try to shoot me. And so that's why if NMM stays in off the radar, he won't be able to shoot me. So sure enough, he went off the radar. The guy got in. I flew down right next to him, and they couldn't really shoot me because again, he's off the radar. He knows that I'm with him. That the only other cooler would be up in the air that wouldn't have killed him already is me. And then he almost got shot down from friendly fire, and after that he just drove around downtown. Then I just landed next to him when it was the closest clear because he had about all of his other teammates with him. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for them to disperse away from him so I won't get locked on. They all dispersed. I landed down. He got in. He put a waypoint to here to go to here. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Landed everything. He said, thanks for the ride. I'm gonna get off. I was like, okay, see you, man. So he got off, and I was still in the session because I was just looking at trying to get more data out of his new crew, I guess, on how good they are, or like if they're very hostile to anybody. They were still killing themselves, like I guess messing around and stuff. There was this one person, I think it was a female, kept on nuking this one guy twice. Like nuke then leave, and then a few minutes, I think I would say about 30 minutes or an hour later, came back, nuke, and then left again. Person came back, and I messaged the person, why you keep nuking, what's with the nukes? And no response. But the person pretty much went to the casino and did not come out. And then I guess their leader, because they were in the MOC the whole time, but like not MOC but the MC or CEO, they were in it the whole time. But like after a little before NMM got off, that leader was in his facility the whole time, just in there. But he didn't move out until like about all of his other clanmates left. He got out, Like I saw the ID popped up randomly, said like this person killed that person. It's like what? Where did this person came out? Sure enough, I see him like in the middle of the city in a jetpack. So he was like killing this one guy or whatever. He killed. There was an organization of only 2 players of a high rank of a 400, I think. I know he was just very high rank, but his teammate was only a rank 10, and the jetpack shot down a Deluxo. The guy was in a Deluxo and was seeing like, oh, these guys are doing this mission. He's like, okay, and then he starts heading north. Well, that's where the other guy was at doing a mission. Excuse me. So, starting here there, I was able to see the little speck of the jetpack. I was thinking, like, I want to squish him. Can I squish him with my blades? So I just dropped my altitude and try to get him. I hit him, but didn't die. I'm like, fuck, I am fucked now. So I'm there, like, staring at him. He's staring at me, sees me. I hear the lock on, he shoots. I heard thinking, like, oh, these rockets are, like, super tracking, they're gonna hit me. No, they're like freaking buzzard rockets. They passed by me. He missed about 5 or 8 rockets, and I'm just there, like, flashing on and off radar. I was like, haha, you suck. You suck. So I just increased my altitude straight up because I know that vehicle will have a hard time to try to increase his altitude to get to me. Yeah. So I just well, Mark 2s are there's a trick actually. If there's certain vehicles, because it actually has to do with the model of the rocket itself, like the rocket projectile itself, that if you're just flying straight with the jetpack, either because because if the rocket model is like very small, it will pretty much blow up behind the jetpack but will not kill you. There's like an invisible wall for some reason that makes it go blow up, and it does not kill you. It just varies though on certain vehicles because of the actual rocket model. If it's too small, then it won't blow up. If it's too big, then yeah, it will kill you. Invite what? Oh yeah. Wait, who did he just? Is it the other dog? Why the fuck you're in Minecraft? You're in Minecraft now? Should I mute myself and have them think I'm a girl? Oh, it's them. Do I even still have them added? Like because I think I still see P90. Okay, yeah, I see P90 on here, but whenever I see her on, I always see her just like not even in the game. Well, I see her in the game at times. Yeah, that's what I actually see sometimes. This dude is fucking lucky. He freaking survived the bounty as soon as I took out the jet to kill out some targets. Oh, and he left, bro. She's gonna do the invisible assassination.
I just wish I took my shoes off before I sat down.
And so damn it, I fucking hate you guys now. I'm curious of that other dogfighter. Well, I could just join up and be as a random, and if that person is on, I'll join up on you and just be in I want to farm some zombies. You guys need food, or are you good with that? Yeah, I'm getting bored freaking playing GTA by myself. Yeah, let me just do something to try for the game to save what I'm doing. Do you want me to help you? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever world you joined up on, like, do you want me to join you, help you out what you're gonna do?